Finally, my new home. Months of paperwork, mortgage signatures that made my hand cramp, and way too many cups of coffee later. I'm standing in front of my cozy house. And here's the best part. It's right next to a subdivision with an HOA, but my property itself is not in their jurisdiction. I'm free. Free from random fines about grass height, mailbox paint inspections, and what was that one I saw online, measuring the vibrancy of holiday lights? Absurd. Everything was perfect, until she appeared. Excuse me, came a sharp voice. A woman in business casual armor marched toward me, clipboard clenched like it was a badge. You can't just park that moving truck here. This is our street. Oh, hi, I greeted, trying to be friendly. I'm moving in right there. Yes, that house, she sniffed. And before you fully unpack, let me explain our regulations. No trucks longer than 20 feet. No unpacking outside approved hours. And your grass must be under 3 inches at all times. I smiled politely. I think you're mistaken. My house isn't part of your HOA. She blinked. That's impossible. Every house here is under our community regulations. Not this one, I clarified. Check the records. It's in the county pocket. That's why I chose it. No fees, no citations. Just peace. Her nostrils flared. Absolutely not. You can't just be different. We have order, standards. If one lawn is different, everything falls apart. Relax, I said gently. Your whole neighborhood will survive even if my flower beds don't match your beige pansy theme. She gasped audibly. Beige pansies are classic. The next day, while mowing my lawn, I heard the storm return. Stop that immediately, she screeched. I shut off the mower. Why? Because you're using an unapproved machine. Ours must be whisper quiet and bag certified. Yours is loud. This is just a lawnmower. I'm not breaking any laws. You're breaking the rules. The rules of your HOA, I reminded her gently, which don't apply here. You don't understand, she hissed. You're undermining the integrity of our subdivision. If you do whatever you want, others will follow. Next thing you know, Halloween decorations in September. You say that like it's tragic. I chuckled. When I opened my mailbox the following week, I nearly laughed out loud. A typed letter declared, Notice of violation. Your house color is non-compliant. Must be repainted to desert beige or sage gray within 30 days. My house was pale blue. Not neon green, just calm blue. I dialed the HOA office immediately. Hi, I said brightly when someone answered. I just got a violation notice from my address. I think there's a mistake. My house isn't in your HOA. A weary voice sighed on the other end. Oh, believe me, we know. We tell her all the time. Wait, you're saying this isn't her first attempt? She's been waging war on county property for years, the clerk replied. Best advice? Ignore the letters. By week 3, things got weird. She started lurking. I'd be watering roses, feeling calm, and suddenly hear the click of a camera. Turning slowly, I'd see her crouched in bushes, jotting in a notebook. Aha, she barked one day. Unauthorized bird bath placement. Documented. Do you have a file on me? I asked, more amused and offended. Multiple. I show them to the board weekly. So I'm your Netflix series now? Should I pose dramatically? I spread my arms, smirking as she snapped another photo. It won't be long before you're forced to comply, she warned. Or it won't be long before your board realizes you're just wasting ink, I countered. 2 weeks later, she escalated again, marching up to my porch with a flyer. Community meeting, she said, chin raised. You'll attend. I don't think I have to, I reminded her kindly. Fine, then I'll drag you there myself. Curiosity got me. That night, folding chairs scraped in a bright community center. Karen, glowing with authority, seized a microphone. Fellow members, she shouted, this man thinks he's above us. His house is blue, he mows loudly, and worst of all, he has flamingo ornaments. The crowd gasped. I took my turn at the MIC high. Just to clarify, I'm not part of your HOA. I've checked my deed. I spoke to your clerk. I'm not under your authority. I'm not here to wreck anyone's order. I keep my property nice, wave to neighbors, grill burgers like anyone else. But Karen here has been harassing me. Someone in the crowd muttered, he's right. She once tried to ticket my cat for roaming without clearance. Laughter rippled through the room. The HOA treasurer groaned. Karen, we've told you. His house isn't part of this association. You need to stop this. But if he stays, she cried desperately, our order collapses. Dogs will bark past 7. Kids will draw chalk. Society will crumble. Wow, I said with a chuckle. From lawn ornaments to civilization's downfall. That escalated quickly. The laughter doubled. Red-faced, she stumped out, her heels clacking like an angry drumbeat. After that, things got quieter. Karen still glared daggers, but she stopped delivering crusades at my door. And something surprising happened. Real neighbors started coming over. Not to complain, but to compliment. "We're like your blue house. It's refreshing." Another smiled. "Those flamingo ornaments make me laugh." Living next to an HOA is like living next to a strict parent who isn't your parent. They want to ground you, confiscate your sneakers, enforce bedtimes, even though they have no say in your life. The funny part is, when you remind them of that simple truth, that they legally can't boss you around, they collapse like soggy noodles. Now I mow with great freedom. I water roses without witnesses climbing hedges. My pink flamingos stand proudly. And I still laugh every time I pass them, because somehow they became the petty symbol that threatened Karen's suburban empire. That's how moving into my new home became an adventure. My HOA Karen demanded I leave, swore civilization would collapse, but here I am, still here, still free. And trust me, I'm not going anywhere.